Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Dracula's Castle and Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. And we are. Wait, that's the wrong one on top of the thing. Oi! Did a mistake. They're doing. Yeah, welcome to more Aria of Sorrow. We have to. Hey, One Small Cat, this is the first one. The second one is still coming, but not here yet. So, yeah. Oh, oi. As you probably remember, we were a bit in a predicament. Hello, Lena. I see the bad jokes are still here. So the plan is to actually go and to go to the shop. That's Orange Castlevania. Oh god. Yeah. Because we have a few things to do actually. And we also. I mean, we definitely want to get some stuff, some special stuff. So, time to actually, yeah, sell some stuff. That one is going. Gram, I don't need you anymore. I will keep Balmung though. You probably should get up to 30,000 then. Yeah. Okay, because we definitely need to So, how are you all doing? How was the week? Hopefully everything's nice. It's interesting how he's supposedly the childhood friend of her, but like, oh, do you know that person? Yeah, she was like a big sister to me. Okay, how did they never meet then? Ooh, nice. Not that the zombie's soul is particularly good, like, becomes stronger when poisoned. You do not want to be poisoned. I know, shocker of a revelation. Okay, Where do I find them? I'm looking at where I find some monsters, but yeah. Oh well. I think we should definitely get up then. I think it was there. I will see. First of all, time to save. Yeah. How has the week been so far for everyone? It's been a bit of a hassle here, I would say. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Just weird stress. Yeah. Oh, also stressful for you. Yeah, it's not nice. That's good to hear. Hope hope you can do relatively well otherwise. I don't even know why I had so much stress. It's like the whole last week was just a big big thing of I need to make decisions, and somehow I just couldn't decide on like basic things like, oh hey, what am I going to stream? What's going to happen? But I hope nothing too major happens to you, because always sucks when when something bad happens. No worries. You don't need to. Again, this isn't... If people want to talk, they can talk stream. I'm just really glad I was able to settle on some things. Even though I find it very hilarious that, you know, everyone is now like, oh, Monster Hunter Wilds is like the big, great new co-op game, and I am literally sitting here trying to, you know, just muster up any form of motivation to maybe get to Hunter rank 100, because I doubt the game is going to be a lot better down the line. The expansions might be, but, you know, it's just, I'm going to be honest with you, it's not a good sign when your spanking new co-op game comes out, I play it, I have instantly no motivation to do more than it, and like 1 week later I, you know, randomly decide to play Borderlands, the original game, with my girlfriend, and it turns out, no, I really want to just play more Borderlands. Like, you're losing against the game from 2009. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I said it before, but I think Borderlands is generally a really good game, so I'm also just happy that the whole hate train era is over, like, I mean, the game's shockingly aged better than expected, in my opinion. Like, you know, it's one thing that, oh, there we go. There is the curly soul. Can I get a few more souls, I guess? But yeah. I mean, you do have one hell of a track record, you know. When you came out, God Lord, in 4 years it's 20 years old. 20 years almost, and there are games out there to this day that are worse at co-op. Like, can you imagine that? And I mean, It really has only been beaten by its own sequel. I mean, I already posted that on Blue Sky, but it really is kind of shocking how well Handsome Jack aged as a villain. Or more like, uncomfortably how well he aged, because, yeah, you know, shitty tech company CEO that constantly pesters everyone with his jokes and thinks he's the funniest guy alive, while, you know, doing genocide and also exploiting his own daughter. Yeah, you know what? Nowadays, everyone would think that's a bit on the nose. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm getting this soul, the reason literally is just the more souls I have, the more power I have, so... Time to get some stuff done. Forgot to reload the area. Well, good to hear that things are less stressful. Hope the cats are doing well. That's nice. Seems like Jonesy is very affectionate. But yeah, I know that. That's like... I know it from my grandma's cats back in the day. Like... One of them was also like very much attached and like, you know, oh, came back from a long time. She was like, meow, why are you not here yet? Cats are wonderful. I mean, yeah, at times cats are, you know, how should I put it the best way? You'd think, what are you doing there? Why are you like this? And then they're still the best thing alive, you know? We're only doing this for a little bit more. So, yeah, if anyone has something they want to talk about, just yeet out the topic. We can talk about everything. Poor Persephone. That's Persephone, yeah. Poor Persephone There are many of them. But sorry, you have a soul farm? I'm gonna get your soul. Because with Headhunter, every soul makes me stronger. Which is actually kind of a cool ability. I wish they kept that in future titles. I mean, the one future title. Ah, there we go. Then again, we also have the Inspired By game, and that one is sadly not good. Time to go back to the arena. Maybe get 1 or 2 levels, and then we should take on the boss again. I love that Killer Mantle literally just picks up a knife and tries to stab you. It's just such a stupid thing. You're like, oh, Killer Mantle, what does it do? Engulf you, suffocate you, strangle you, and like knife. You can't really argue with murderous intent. You know, if someone just pulls out a knife. I got the knife, mate. Oh no, it's British. Oh damn. There you look at one short thing on Blue Sky and you read that the next Gundam series just has 12 episodes apparently. Yeah, it's like, I mean, here's the thing. I get to a degree considering, like, sorry, Witch from Mercury really fell apart fast. And that thing only had like, how many episodes were there? Yeah, it's really a small series. I know people always say, like, you know, they fall apart, but like a lot of them fall apart, but like, sorry, Iron-Blooded Orphans was a pretty good run for 2 seasons. But I feel like Quarks just doesn't have the fucking budget. Which is depressing. It's just, but you know what? Here's the thing I want to just want to say. I think the biggest problem Gundam has is that you can hire good writers, you know? And you can probably make a good series. The problem is, you will not make another good Gundam in that regard, because you don't need a good writer and a good showrunner. You need an unhinged writer and an unhinged showrunner. Because Tomino was exactly that. Like, the guy literally was like, hey, I want to make a story about child soldiers and war, and clad it in the so far, you know, more superhero-coded mecha genre, and he fucking smuggled that under the noses of his executives. Twice. He also did shit like, oh yeah, you want to make a sequel series, but everyone likes how Char Aznable is. Don't change Char Aznable. And he's like, yeah, so, sure. Char Aznable is not in the series. So, welcome this new character, Quadrobagina. What do you mean it's Char Aznable? It's a new character. It's not even the same name. And you're like... and he literally just did that because he knew the executives wouldn't tell. And they're like, sure. Like, that's the thing, you know? When someone comes at me, it's like, what do you need for a new Gundam show? You need a showrunner who absolutely would go ham on the weirdest things. Like, I'm sorry, you want the energy of the original Gundam? and you don't want to have a scene where a character just literally goes, "Hey, mate, you know Hitler? Because you're kind of like Hitler right now." And the other guy goes, "Wow, I'm pretty awesome for you to compare me to Hitler. But I don't suck like Hitler." And you're like, okay. Yeah, that's the kind of energy that is missing in a lot of shows. It's not unhinged anymore as much. Or, doing shit like, yeah, you can't have a female protagonist. And then going like, yeah, okay, good, I'm making a male protagonist. They will immediately start cross-dressing and will keep up doing that all the time and never question it through the whole series. That is, by the way, Turn A Gundam. Tomino wanted a female protagonist. Executives said no. Tomino was just like, okay, cross-dressing all the time it is then. So like, you need to keep in mind, if he could, he would have made that character trans just to spite them, but he just legally had to keep the main character male. But he was like, no, fuck you. That's the thing. That's the energy Gundam is missing. This unhingedness, that is just not there anymore. I mean, I'm generally interested in how Quarks will end, because I feel like this definitely seems to be more of a smaller series anyway, like a, I mean, a lot of UC stuff or, UC adjacent stuff was not that long. See 8th MS Team, also not the longest series. Still one of the best though. God damn it, that opening is still chills. Ooh. Ah. Okay, that's actually a cool ability. Huh. Hey Claire, it is about crooks being tiny, but also the fact that how's it called? Gundam. We will never have a full-on good Gundam show anymore. Until we have a really unhinged showrunner again. Yeah, I mean, you know what the biggest problem is? I feel like this is probably not even the new main series. As I said, this feels a bit like this is the new, how's it called? 8th MS Team. Sure, I mean, again, Gundam had a bunch of smaller scale series. See, again, 8th MS Team, which is still one of the better show, just still one of the best shows in the whole series, in my opinion. That was an OVA. But I feel like this might actually be the case, It wouldn't surprise me if Kara approached them to make, like, a UC OVA, or, alternate UC in that case. And, they just, for lack of, there will never be a full series again, though. That could be. I mean, I say the big problem here is just, first of all, money, yeah. I mean, okay, you know what? I think there could be a full series if the first 24 episodes, I mean, they still had Iron-Blooded Orphans done, and I know people say it was bad in the second half. It wasn't. It was actually still pretty good. Like, there are other Gundam shows that fell apart way harder, not even the ones afterwards. Like, I'm sorry. I know people still like Double O, but what the fuck was that second half? I know thematically where it all went and how it wrapped stuff up, and that was really nice, but sorry, Double O was one hell of a mess. I mean, I think the biggest, as I said, the biggest problem Gundam has is just the showrunners, writers, and directors are just not unhinged enough anymore. Again, Tomino was just he operated on his own level of you cannot handle me. Simple as that. As I said, as a good example, you have someone who just keeps doing shit against the executive. Yeah, it's like, oh hey, this is gonna be a slow burn series. What? You're wrapping it up again? You have no idea. You know the problem was? I think everyone thought it was a slow burn series because they had no idea what to do. And so it felt slow burn, even though all the setup they ever had just amounted to basically fucking nothing. And that was a shame. You know, especially since the conclusion of the second season was literally corporations are good as long as the right people are in charge, which is, wow, that was bad. Can we all agree that the ending was just really fucking bad in terms of message? Like, there's a thing about execution. You know, I think Double O executed its ending bad, but had great messaging, which for Mercury was executed badly and had bad messaging. Yeah, I think again, in hindsight, season 1 felt like it was doing setup because it went through the motions, but they apparently I feel like it just had no idea where to go with any of it. Yeah, it's just, they need to plan better. And again, we need more unhinged showrunners, then you can actually see a full series again. Because people would actually like to watch one. Like, it's not even hard to do that. Because that's the thing, you know? I don't know who they might need to actually, yeah, I don't even know who they maybe need to hire to do one, but like, honestly, it feels like they actually need to get out their fucking pocket money and be like, hey, Gen Urobuchi, can you maybe give us a good script again? We need a good Gundam script. Or someone like that. I mean, okay, Gen Urobuchi is like saying, hey God, can you fix the problem? If they found an... Oh yeah, you know what? Probably. But like, Thunderbolt Fantasy is already covered from what I know, so yay. I feel like, as I said, they need someone, again, who's unhinged, who's like, literally, like, who's actually deliberately in it to make something weird. Or, you know, just go against executives. Because I think that's the biggest problem, you know? I feel like, besides, you know, like having actually a female and also, you know, lesbian couple as the main main cast, yeah, sure, that's who wrote Kill la Kill. You need to check, but that person would definitely be a good choice. But like, as I said, it's more like, you know, you need to have an unhinged idea. It needs to be, I mean, yes, Kill la Kill is literally that. Also says it has incest, so it's peak fiction. That joke will never get old, sorry. I mean, yeah, it needs to be something like that. Just, you know, preach. hell, there are a good amount of people you could actually hire to make, you know, a more long-running show with good characters. Like, I mean, listen, when I'm like, okay, you want to have a, you know, you want to have a Gundam show, you know, about military stuff that has good, Mal list 9 productors on KLK. I do not know what you mean with that. But like, if you want to have, you know, a good Gundam show, you know, with military themes and, you know, well-written characters, maybe even lesbians, just ask if the people who made Strike Witches might... Fucking hell, it's not that hard. They probably would give you one hell of a good show where every single episode something unique to the characters happens and it still deepens their relationships. Just tell them, yep, they have to sadly wear pants this time. And also, instead of flying gear, Nine producers, damn. Okay, yeah, now I understood what you mean. You know, instead of just yeah, then the pilot Max, and like that's that. In hell, hire the original artist from the series as well, and go with a bit of a more low-tech setting. Wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I mean, at that point you can definitely say it probably is just this was a Trigger production through and through. But then again, I would definitely say Studio Trigger would be like generally a good fit to get, because okay, you know what? Here's the thing. Studio Trigger made amazing. Yeah, here's the thing. I generally would say Studio Trigger's output is overshadowed, especially since they have just more lesbian stuff in their portfolio than most. Yeah, it's more like I also mean in terms of you know, Killer Kill is probably a prominent thing, but also like, oh, you want to have another character series that is, you know, really good and exploring queerness and has, you know, also two lesbians in the main cast. B&A, also a really good show. Shockingly, I know. I think literally the moment they started doing work for hire and such, they kind of just started making some of their worst stuff. Also, Darling in the Franxx was just one hell of a... Oh god, that series was...
They lacked spine.
They lacked spine as fuck, yeah. Like, you know what? I can totally see where that show was probably heading in the beginning, because in the beginning they had some setups where you're like, oh yeah, this is going to end ugly. And then it just ends up being very wishy-washy. Hey, heterosexual people, you should breed. It's like, that ain't fixing the birth rate problem. That show was... No. Yeah, I mean, Trigger definitely has the spirit, I would say. There are probably a few studios... Okay, you know what? Question round. What is an anime studio that you would like to see make a Gundam show? could just be like, okay, you know, the people that made this in this show, you know, I want to see them tackle that. It's a good question, right? Like, I mean, honestly, I put my money down to the Strike Witches people should do one. Give me lesbian, you know, low-tech World War II mechs. You know what? That is such a good fucking... I mean, it's fucking Strike Witches. It's a good show anyway. Yeah, by the way, if you like lesbians and you're like, hey, I also want to have really well-written characters and good comedy, watch Strike Witches. I know you probably will think like, but this looks like trash, and it's like, listen, this is something that looks like trash but is insanely well written and still trashy that you can enjoy the trash edgy stuff. You know? It's one of the good ones, trust me. But you know, as a serious thing, so watch it for, if you yearn for the day pants become illegal. It's good, by the way. Okay, honestly, this is probably the one thing I find the funniest, because when you see it first, you're like, oh, they all don't run around with pants. How would people feel about that? And then it turns out, no, the lesbians really hate pants. Like, I have not seen a lesbian that was not, yes, down with the pants. I have not seen recreators, so maybe I need to look into that. Huh. Alright, I think we can tackle the boss. Oh, it's bats! Oh no! The big bat boss, everyone! As we all know! Psych, it's not. Yeah. Hello there, Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, he hasn't eaten the bat, so...
That's true.
Oh, come on. Fuck. Maybe I should have just gotten more potions. You You know what? I will just grab more potions. Who cares? Please just... I am dodging them! It's just I touched them slightly and it flings me across the map. This isn't my fault.
So you touched them. So you didn't dodge.
Shut up. I am dodging them and
No. You're attempting to dodge them.
Just less attacking, more dodging. This is not how it works.
You sure?
Yeah. Very sure. Find something. I mean, I mean, if you say so. Just less attacking, more dodging. I hate that. You know we're playing through Borderlands right now. I like that I can just point at enemies, click left mouse button, and they eventually die. That's very fun. And sometimes I press F and then I make a hell combo to kill them. That is even more fun. Like, if I play RPGs, I kind of want to have the stat check, okay? If my RPG is suddenly like, oh no, you can't just stat check your well.
You can.
It's a Castlevania RPG, though. So it...
You can. You just would have to farm XP.
It did a bit.
You're farming inefficiently.
Okay, how do I farm efficiently then?
Well, since that's part of the progress, I let you figure that out.
Yeah, fair point.
But since you ask, the whole Gundam stuff. Gundam.
Yeah. Okay, Gundam.
Don't think I will tell you. No, I won't.
I heard random stuff.
No. How about we take the Omineko guy?
I mean, Ryukishio 7 would probably make a good story, yeah. But this was more a studio.
Don't need a studio if you have him.
Fair point. Venom stuff?
No, it would be Gundam the light novel. Oh.
Yeah, it probably has incest again.
Or visual novel. Who knows?
Why Venom stuff? You can also just make that level full then. Okay, you know what, Claire? I will abide to what you say and dodge more, even though I hate that idea. Now, let's get this party going. Well. Yeah, when it comes to writing a Gundam show, it's gonna be hard. Because again, I don't think they have the unhingedness that Tomino has anymore, and that is definitely causing them,
They have that.
Do you think they still have the unhingedness?
Yes, but you're forgetting how many years have gone by since then?
Too many.
Yeah. So when was Gundam written?
I mean, that was 79, the original
79 or in 80s and stuff, right?
one.
He was unhinged for the 80s. We need someone who's unhinged for 25.
I mean, he was already also unhinged in the 90s, and he unhinged in the 2000s.
Yeah, because he was basically already in the 2020s.
Okay, you know what? That's fair.
Progressiveness-wise, okay?
Okay,
You need to be so progressive that the CEOs are against it again, and you sneak stuff by them. And you have the same effect.
Yeah, I mean, he's still the best. He's still very legendary for being like, oh, who are the real Gundam fans? He's like the girls. Like what? Yeah, all the girls that wrote fan fiction and came to our studio, those saved Gundam. The guys can fuck off, and it's like legend. Just saying that. But also, I think the key difference is, and I think this is probably the most key mental difference, is new Gundam shows are written with the idea, this is serious, this is a serious show. While Tomino wrote sometimes an absolutely unhinged gay shit show, like literally a gay shit show. I mean, what else can you say with everything in the first half of Gundam 79 when Cha and how is his best friend sidekick called still? They're definitely gay for each other, and then he betrays him, and it's all kind of goofy, but it's written with "this is serious," okay? Gundam was goofy, that was treated. Yes, Cha Aznable is a little shit, a very competent little shit, so you kind of root for him, but he is kind of a little shit. But yeah, that's the thing. The original Gundam had a lot of goofy stuff that was written with "this is serious." Meanwhile, the newer shows are writing everything serious. Anyway. Okay, no. Again, I couldn't even see the fist coming in from the side. I don't like this boss. You know what? I think...
You could just dodge it.
Shut up! I can see the dodge. It's just... Okay, here's the thing, okay? I think I understand what my problem with this boss specifically is.
You're bad at dodging.
No. I hate the attacks. I hate them on a fundamental level. Mm-hmm. I see them and I think I should be able to jump through there. I should stand on it, and then it's like, no, there's a hitbox there. It's just activated. No, fuck you. And I don't like that. See? This shit! How not? I hate just stuck. But then I can't attack. I don't like this. I hate this boss.
If you don't die, you can attack more.
But I want to attack.
Skill issue then.
I'm probably just going to make everyone mad in the stream for being stuck on a boss because I just hate it. Are you happy, Claire? One run. I could have done it all the time. I just didn't want to. Don't say anything.
You should have dodged.
I'll do it again. It's not hard. I swear this is just a personal problem of me. Now do it again. Lena, you saw how easy I beat it. The only problem I had in the end was like, oh hey, when should I jump over the flames? That wasn't also that hard. It didn't even hit me that much in the first phase because yeah, I Dark Knight that took it slowly and I hated every second of it. Congratulations. You all won.
Yay, we won.
Oh yeah, there is the giant bat ability. And I can instantly use it, as you can see in the arena right up there. To get up.
Up.
This game is designed very well. Oh, hi! Jay, what's wrong?
He has forgotten his death note.
Also, I'm like, where did he come from? Why are they always just showing
His
up?
mom. He came from his mom. Probably. Most likely. Does this answer your question?
I guess.
Good.
Jay Crizzle. Ah. Oh, shocking. The broken hobo looking guy is a Belmont. Like, is there any Belmont aside from, how was he called again? Richter. Aside from Richter, every fucking Belmont looks like he's just down with life, and then he gets the message, "Hey, Dracula returned." And they're like, "Oh fuck." Okay, Lena, that is actually not wrong how a bunch of those stories happen. But usually it's another vampire that wants to harness his power. I do like that bosses give so much XP that they just give you a level up all the time. That is generally a good design decision they have in these games.
But you don't know that. Maybe it's just low level for what they intended. Or maybe they don't even give you XP. Maybe they just let you level up.
That could also be the case, yes. Oh, by the way, we're a white bat, which I just kind of like to point out.
So we would die in the wild.
I guess. No, not circular. No, no, stop sucking. Thank you, that is so much needed, actually. By the way, there's a little ducky in the water. Look at it, look at it. Yeah, even when you're working in the arena of the Lord of Darkness, you cannot need your rubber duck. It is vital. A rubber duckula, ooh. Look at that big axe. Shit like that just looked really great. You know? Yeah. The succubi is just chilling. So definitely need to go to a different location, but don't fret. I shall explore a lot. I mean, also, where else would you set a trap to suck someone's life out? In a in a shitty hallway, or a nice bath.
On Twitter.
Are you suggesting succubi operate off of Twitter?
They maybe did once.
Yeah, but do succubi operate off of Twitter? That is the question.
Not anymore.
Yeah, Somba was 100% just rude in that regard. I used Killer Mental on the Minotaur and it just insta-killed him. Has no MP. Wait. Okay, that is actually genuinely great. This is what I love with RPGs. A Leviathan. What do we have here? No. Leviathan. Nope, nope, nope. I mean, yeah. If you saw, Lena, it swaps HP and MP, and if an enemy just doesn't have any MP, whoops. Okay, it means I can go back to the main hub and then see where I can go next. Wait a second, can I go? No, I can't go through there. Verdammt. Wrought by the lightning of Indra, it's sadly worse than what I have. Ooh. Wait, why can't I buy it? Well, 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Oh, I need a lot more money. Huh, what is the fastest way to make money in this game? Yeah, I remember Agonia and I had a method, but I am unsure how we did it. So, I could. The obvious one is going down. Yeah. Time to head back through the arena and actually down again. By the way, if anyone is wondering, the Domino's collection has not been shipped yet. Pretty sure that will happen. I mean, I said before the end of March. So I bet this is just gonna happen like at literally the end of March now. I know. I mean, I want to do Dawn of Sorrow as well, but I know. My, like, Ecclesia is like the most requested game on this channel at this point. Lol. Yeah, then I will just suffer. Who knows? Yeah, I know. That's the main reason probably everyone wants me to play it. Hot girl. I mean, there's a reason that, how's it called? Bloodstained just basically was like, let's fuse Order of Ecclesia and the Sorrow games, but I mean, wasn't as good with the last one. I mean, honestly, they could still do that. Oh, look at that! A secret room. Pudding. Oh, don't you love pudding? Underground cemetery. Ooh. Only now does it tell me where I am actually. Oh yeah, this is fucking awesome actually. I adore this section. You mean Flame Demon? It is? For what? Oh, I think... But yeah. Oh yeah, where Jaguar? The difference? I don't know. But can I say that I love crypt, you know, underground cemetery stuff? That's just such a vibe. And I absolutely adore that. It's like, you're like, what are those things? Like, they're coming out of the graves and they're walking, you can't detect them. And also, like, you are just walking into the, really? Then I need to check. Maybe we will do the grinding at the very end. Like, okay, they're walking all towards the boss room. And what is the boss? All the bodies forming one mass. Hello, Legion. Wasn't the true ending just actually, you to wear a certain equipment? Do I have succubus already? Oh yeah. Right, that's why there's the bath. I think succubus is an actual okay, that was Legion. Legion is shockingly easy compared to the other bosses. Even though I really like the design and all. It's just such a good build-up. Unironically. Oh yeah, I am not going to shit on Legion. Legion is just top 10 boss design and I should go to the safe room. Just to be safe. Also that, you know what I really love about the structure of this underground cemetery? You're like, okay, you're in a crypt, you know, you're like in the catacombs of the castle. And then, you know, the first part is all, you know, the human bodies going and accumulating into Legion, and then you get to the part where the you know, the caskets are. The vampire caskets. So they're literally using the bodies that they probably killed and sucked dry themselves as protection. It's just wonderful. Shockingly little, actually. Like, actually, considering this is about a vampire, technically still, you know, Dracula's power returning and all that, there's not really a vampire in this game. Recognize places which time has been stopped. Well, that is ominous. I totally forgot where that is. Anti-Zavaldo ability, yeah. I mean, that's the thing, you know? The people who are like, oh, I want to inherit the power of Dracula, you know, they want the power of Dracula, but they're not vampires. Like, you know what the interesting part about the Sorrow games is that while they're like also the most advanced, you know, in the timeline of the series, they're also like they're also just very depressing looks into the future. Like, you know, you have, for example, the Belmonts, and they basically succeeded in just destroying Dracula. I mean, in the series to a degree, but not fully. There were still other ones. Like, a good example is, in my opinion, we are wearing Olrox's suit. Olrox kind of just took over after Dracula was dead because, you know, there was no one else. And yeah. Nice. Another level up. But yeah, all the strong vampires, Haha! Don't need to...
Stop screaming.
Okay.
God.
I'm sorry. I literally was like, maybe I should put on the lucky charm and boost my luck to 50 and then kill him for another time just to see what... I'm very sorry, okay. Agonia isn't feeling too well recently, and she's very much reacting strongly to loud noises, and sorry, I was just like a bit, haha, my plan worked, and also, I don't need to farm. You know, there was just a mixture of it, and yes, I became too loud, so... It's been a week for both of us. Like, yeah. Honestly, I'm just glad I'm slowly making progress on some housework. Like, I installed shades on our window a while ago, and also I'm now in the process. I'm taking it very slowly, but I want to install a new pollen net in front of our last window, just to be like, okay, just to be sure that this time it actually works, because the other ones were just shit shows, really. Like, how should I put them in the best way? Ooh. The glue didn't hold, and like... Oh, plant girl. The glue didn't hold. The net was just like somehow hanging in there. It's just a bit, yeah. Incidentally, what are your feelings on garlic? Actually, she fucking loves garlic. Except, you know, when I, for some reason, okay, I actually made us, how's it called? A garlic style bread a while ago, and she was just like, that's not much garlic in it. It's like, I roasted 4 fucking whole garlic heads to put onto it. But anyway, I love garlic, and she also likes it too, I guess. I mean, hey, if you're like, even if she was a vampire, I would just respect that. She can suck my blood. I don't mind. Put some either garlic bread and then it's a garlic bread. That's a good one, actually. Armor of water. It's close, but it's not all rocks suit. Yeah. Why is it called... Okay, there's a definitely... It's Mudman. Why did someone type it in Madman?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm in the forbidden area. I have an undyne. Not undyne. I had how's it called? A curly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the best weapon in the game. Welcome. You just need undyne and a curly, and you can get the best weapon in the game. Whoops. Yeah. Oh, nice. I even got stronger now because I got a soul. So let's just explore the forbidden area a bit more. And everything that's dark,
like most things,
will get extra damage. Yeah, there was a flame demon, by the way. Oh yeah, it's Mudman, but they, you know, showing if you have the soul or not, it says Madman, which is like, almost, people, almost. Someone fucked up. Oh, come on, I'm actually generally not seeing them well.
You don't have the Ripper soul yet.
Yeah, I know. I can get it, but I'm currently just going through the forbidden area and wondering. Ah, yeah, right. Oh, look, there's hell. Joyeuse is, yeah, you know, that's what they want you to get here, actually. It just gives you a lot of money, basically.
Oh, didn't you need money?
Yeah, but you can also get that from the Mimic.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Mimic soul was something about that. Wizard later craft focusing that's willing to the best weapon in the game in a random cave. Yeah, that is definitely a problem. I mean, I'd say you have to... I think the problem is just always, what do you want to go for? Like, for example, I'd say there is value in both. But, I mean, this is just fucking easy to farm the Mimic here, so, you know. This is not for leveling, it's just literally I want a soul, and I have 50 luck, so fuck you, Mimic. Die. I think the big problem is always the thing that people are like, yeah, what do you do with discovering shit? Like, here's the...
Yeah, the later Bethesda games have the problem that they fix the loot and the level of the enemies, especially like in Skyrim, when you enter the area. Most caves are just counted as one area. So, even... Yeah. It's like, even if you know where good stuff is, you can't get it. Like, especially... Oblivion had the same problem with leveled weapons. If you got like one of the best swords in the game, which you can get really early, technically, it will be worse if because you get it too early. So you basically fucked up at that point.
Because when you're interested in going for parts of the source, the pacing of punishing crowd. Yeah, I mean, I think the big problem here is that there are things where I would say you can actually have both. And okay. Interesting. I know we probably won't expect that, but we're currently playing it. We started playing it again, I think, as a good combination. You know, as a good basis to look at. I think Destiny 2 is actually on a good thing there, because they actually introduced weapon crafting in a in a later expansion, and you can only craft the best weapons in the game with weapon crafting, which is, I would say, by the way, for MMOs or generally games, actually pretty good. People do like being able to make their own weapons. That is actually a very, very big thing that, you know, to just point out, actually, like, yeah. That people really like weapon crafting. The thing is just, how do you make loot from dungeons, especially now, still enjoyable? And they made a very, very simple trick here. First of all, you want to actually collect more weapons, because, you know, in the beginning, collecting weapons that are that are good is just the better thing to do. That's part one. So far, so good. But the more weapons you collect, especially, you know, special weapons. You know, the legendary ones, the yellow ones, this is what you want. Those are the big rewards for, you know, dungeons and raids. Dungeons, raids, strikes, etc. You can dismantle them. Dismantling them and the variants, because they have some slight randomness in generating in terms of perks and stuff, gives you access to the abilities and attachments they have. And those you can then use to make, you know, to build your own weapons. So they literally made it so that you can just, you know, that farming for weapons is an enjoyable part of just, yeah. It's an enjoyable part because it actually feeds into the whole, okay, you can actually craft better weapons now loop. you know, smart design, I would say. And Bethesda could have done the same because, you know, if you make it, for example, in a Fallout game, a key part that your character is a mechanic, for example, okay? Or let's just say, you know, generally, you're an engineer, you're a mechanic. And your key thing is that you mostly build weapons, and the weapons you find normally are shit. Then finding blueprints, finding technology, analyzing that at the end of dungeons to make better weapons, and expanding what kind of weapons you can build, that would be rewarding again, and still allow you crafting. The problem is just that they want you to have everything up front really fast, and that stifles the game. Welcome to my design talk, where you find things about design. Oh yeah, I should definitely, by the way. Sorry, Curly, I really just need you for one thing, otherwise it's giant bad time. Yeah, to the right and up, I guess. Haven't been there. Yeah, I fucking love that weapon. This feels like a game now. Sorry. Grinding for stuff in general is just core of those games anyway. Yeah. I mean MMOs. That's true. But like I just want to point out, you can actually make a game with crafting and exploration. You just need to have the exploration actually feed into the crafting, and a lot of games don't do that.
I mean, pretty much every RPG is grinding in some form.
Yeah, it is in some form grinding, yes.
The question is, how do you make it fun?
That is the biggest fucking question. Actually, like, how do you make grinding fun? And it always needs to be something that feeds back into the core loop of a game. And, you know, there's just this general thing of oh, nice. Shut up, evil butcher. I could explore to the right there, yeah. And then I go up and there's a teleporter, and I can just fill out the map a little bit more. Hey, what are you laughing at?
You.
I am not no laughing matter.
Yes, you are.
God, I'm not. Okay, I can actually get the student witch here. Sorry, student witch. We will slay you a lot of times now. I do not like this violence against witches, but it has to be done. The headhunter demands more souls. I mean, if you boost up your luck enough, it actually becomes a pretty solid drop chance for most. Yeah, luck is, by the way, that's...
I mean, it would also go a lot faster if you would do this more optimally.
How?
Yeah, first of all that, and second, you go way too close to her. Way too close. Now you fucked up.
What did this poor witch ever do to me? Not giving me her soul. I want to yeet out the cat. I lost that soul on earlier in the game, so I just want it back now. This is simply revenge time. Oh yeah, I love that the strongest weapon in this game is an Irish mythology, like Celtic mythology sword. I just kind of find that neat, you know? Also, I like the fact that you're basically being told there are books about Dracula in this castle, and one of them, and you know, if you actually find the forbidden area, which is on your way back, you can actually get to the library through it. It's just good level design, you know? It's just interconnected. I swear, how long does this student witch not want to give me her soul? Give me your soul! Then this will be over.
You know how you can make this farming a bit faster?
How?
When you jump at the right time so that the end of your attack hits her, you can immediately walk out.
Yeah, sorry Claire, you have to endure this a little bit more longer. Anyway. Don't blame me, blame the random drop chance. Oh well. But yeah, design of video games. I mean, one thing I really would, honestly, one thing that happened over the last week that I really wish is like, I honestly would love to stream more Borderlands because we're playing, you know, starting to playing the first game again, it's like, oh, this is just fun, you know, and I want to keep playing more. Take 1 HP revenge against the cruel oppressor. She could end it at any time, you know, just give me the fucking... You know, I'm getting so bored by this, I'm cancelling my own attacks. And you know, then just stop. No! You may or may not like it, but this is what peak gameplay looks like. I swear, what the fuck is going on here? Okay, you know what? No, I'm just keep going now. The bastard salt. Okay, that was worthless. Yeah, it was worthless. Oh, you know what's worse than Bloodstained? That they had the goal to actually be like, oh yeah, you just need this ability to walk underwater. And then you're like, oh, where is this on a boss? No. Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where, like, you know, you think on paper, oh yeah, the more you get, the more you have of them, the stronger they are. It's like, no. No. Again, combined with just the fact that they hit, like, relevant souls to progress. And you can say, oh, but you also needed the curly to do... Yeah, listen. Curly gets you to the forbidden area. Quite literally an area that once that says forbidden because you're not supposed to be here. So it's an optional area to get to. Second of all, it still had the goddamn courtesy to have a fucking background, you know, a background sign to say, hey, you need this thing to progress here. Let's just talk about that, okay? Yeah, it's just so bad, like, holy shit. I mean, once again, I do not get how people defend Bloodstained. It's like as if they, you know, as if they are like, oh yeah, this is how Castlevania has always been, and then I just sit there being like, hey, listen, assholes, the Advanced Collection is on Steam. Just get the fucking Advanced Collection and play the games that this is based off. And the Dominus Collection is also on Steam. They're both there. They're heavily reduced at times. Just fucking play them. Just play Castlevania. And if you have fear that this might sour the... What is a game? What if a game had pacing? Yeah. The Tollhammer is not as good. I'm already at 200 attack. There we go. We have filled out that room. I think I might just go up and look at the big room then, and then yeah, shit, I need to realize where to go next. I mean, it isn't the worst thing, you know? You can have a little bit of where the fuck am I supposed to go in a game. Doesn't hurt it. Yeah, I think so as well, but like, where's the fun in that, Claire? I don't have the full map. I don't think I have all the bosses. Really think there? Oh. Okay, that's that one done. I guess I go to the teleporter and yeah, start exploring the lower part of the map, and then no, not a lot of stuff left actually. So yeah. Down to the left, up and up, yeah. Now, let's see what Ricardo has told us this time. So oh yeah, a missile tank dropped, but it sucks. It's so funny that Joyeuse is just more just gives you more money, but yeah. Oh yeah, right. That's more death. I can see. I already did that. Fair point, we do have more money. I mean, I also have to point out that when it comes to artifacts, Germany has adopted a very useful thing. That is just, and France did it similarly. It's called "Fuck the rich people that owned them. It's ours now." So yeah, And I mean that, you know, from the aristocrats and that such that first had them. They're national treasures now, so no, you don't get them back. I mean, honestly, at this point in time, let's just be real here. Relations between both countries are just so good because a certain orange guy just wants to make us like each other, you know? That's so nice of him. Oh, hi, bot. Oh yeah, have you heard about the New Deal? So in an unshocking no buy bot apparently. Apparently no buy bot. Sad. So I know there's just a lot of stuff going on in the USA, but like, it's one of those things that is just very hilarious if you hear about it, because so for a few years now there was a thing in the US military about the 6th generation stealth fighter program, because you know you always need to plan ahead when it comes to military gear. Okay, but what happened is that the contract was kind of put on ice. Post road trains. No, not road trains. That's illegal. You know what? I just do it myself. There we go. Buy bot. So basically, that was put on ice, I think, 2 years ago. For various reasons. Most of basically comes down to you know, no significant progress has been made. Like the competing companies were, by the way, one I don't know the name of. Oh, nice. Obviously Lockheed Martin, because they, you know, made the other two main jets of the last generations, and Boeing. So, there's this thing, yeah, I mean, Boeing made some bombers and such, but like, you know, in the past. But it was put on ice because, like, it basically, to sum up, the most promising one was Lockheed Martin, again. But even then it was like, is there any you know, there was no real significant cost reduction visible. you know, the whole shebang of, we might need to go back to the drawing board. So it was put on ice. Now, out of the blue, oh hey, Boeing just got the contract. And you're like, what? How did that happen? And the answer is simple. So first of all, they rebranded their jet to be called the F-47. And if you're now thinking, wait, is it F-47 because Trump is the... Yes. Also, they're like, oh yeah, we're totally involving Elon Musk's SpaceX company in this. So like, you know what? And then he just... Yeah! They literally just started bootlicking and they got a contract for a thing that was paused for good reason. It is... Flesh Golem. Anyway. Yeah, first way to get the negative kill count. Oh yeah, that was very funny. That he's just like, oh yeah, we're going to sell the... I mean, here's the thing. The F-35 needing, you know, American software updates and such, that was long known, okay? And I wouldn't say they are selling defective versions, but there was definitely, you know, dependence built in. Which they, especially with the F-35, they could kind of have because, you know, no one really offers, you know, no one really has a similar generation fighter jet. Like, okay, the Russians say they do, but like, we know what is with, you know, we know the state of Russian military production right now. Anyway. Yeah, just, I just sit there being like, amazing. So, the next American fighter jet is going to be ass. But it's not a new thing. F-16 aren't what dot line either. Yeah, I mean, that is an old thing. I'm just gonna say, there is a reason why over the last years, like, why a lot of nations started buying Leopard 2s, because turns out the export version Leopards 2 are usually older models, but they are good. So, you know, a lot of countries were just like, yeah, like, you know, the good stuff that goes to the closest allies and themselves. But, you know, at least you don't get shit. Oh yeah, we're here. Oh god, I need to still get back down there. So much to explore still. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing about the Abrams is just like, the thing is, the Abrams is a very specialized tank for one specific for one specific thing, and that is the fact that they're supposed to be the main battle tank of, you know, the army, but also the Marines. And the main thing is, they need jet fuel. And the thing is, it actually makes a lot of sense to do that for, you know, the American army, because, I mean, if you're mainly an overseas army and need to be deployed, you know, by tankers anyway, and the main thing, you know, supply ships and, or general ships have is jet fuel, it just makes economically sense to simply base your whole tank fuel economy on jet fuel. That's something that legitimately makes sense for the USA. Every other country, no. You want fucking diesel engines. I'm sorry. And I can... I just will repeat myself here. There is a reason why there's a reason why Leopard 2s are so popular with so many countries. It's the same reason, by the way, why so many countries recently have started buying Dassault Rafales in big numbers. Because turns out a really good jet that doesn't skimp on anything and you don't get fucked over by the country selling it is really popular. And yeah, like, here's the thing. Now that Trump just outright said, hey, our jets that we sell to everyone else, they suck because we don't know when they will be our enemies. I guarantee you one thing. The European Union, they're already there to give countries a lot more money to arm up. A bunch of that will go definitely into, buying some existing material. But you know what's gonna happen? A lot of that money will also just straight go into a lot of countries going, hey, Dassault, do you want to design a sixth generation fighter jet? You want to really fuck over the Americans? And that's gonna happen. Exactly that. Because, yeah. Like, oh, we need an, but what about the new, tank program? I don't know what about the new tank program. Do you think we'll get that program? The ones who are already building the most popular tank in Europe? Probably. Like, I think that's probably the main thing people need to keep in mind. We are basically sitting at the beginning of, yeah, Europe is arming up. And Trump is speedrunning that. Anyway. But yeah, I mean, and so I don't think... Does Saudi Arabia have a lot of Abrams tanks, actually? I know they maybe bought a few, but I think Saudi Arabia mainly uses also, how's it called, Leopard, because the whole jet engine thing is... I think one of the funniest things was when, people told the Americans, you should send some Abrams to help Ukraine, and America was like, that's stupid. That's stupid. They should actually rather get more Leopards. They make way more sense. I mean, they did send some in the end, and I'd say, okay. Fine. Wow. Why does... Okay, Egypt, what the fuck? Why do you need so many Abrams tanks? Yeah, the USA... I mean, the USA makes sense, It's their main their main tank force. Oh. then again, the main armament of the Abrams tank is German, like literally German. But yeah, why can these things be underwater? That's a good question. Anyway. Rahab's sword, but you see how we find some good swords, but they're just no match. Okay, now I actually just go to head down and then right again. Oh yeah, right, there's also something I need to stop time, but I don't know which one that was. Oh, nice. Fires a water pistol. Okay, I need to go to the right, okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, there was the teleport room here. That makes it a lot easier to have an access point in a... Onlinkus spear. Holy spear. It is holy, but like, you could explain a bit more what was going on there. Handgun. Yeah, 9mm parabellum rods. I love that this one is so specific, but like... It's worthless, sorry. Giant naked ray. What? Oh yeah, right. Yeah, right, there was something. Lands of Longinus. Yeah. I mean, that was taken from Christian mythology anyway, but yeah. Oh god, I have everything now, actually. Almost everything. I guess back to the beginning and then just... Oh yeah, maybe I check out the upper parts a bit, and that's that then. Yeah, I said it before, but like, oh, nice. I'm generally happy that you know, we're currently on a Borderlands playthrough, replay, something like that. I'm generally happy about that. I'm really looking forward to the second game. It's generally such a good game. I mean, the dumbest part is like, you know, playing Borderlands with two people, that's fun. You know, you can really make some good stuff together. I'm just a bit pissed that I think it never manifested like to play through Borderlands game with 4 people consistently. That would have been great to do. I mean, I think the biggest problem the series needs to tackle still is the fact that they need to actually bring back DLC characters. Like, I know what they... You know, I kind of find it interesting that in 3 they made it more like, oh hey, you get new skill trees for the existing characters. Cool, I like that as well. But, and this is the big but, yeah, I also would like to have more characters, because, you know, the problem is there is only one Borderlands game right now where we are literally one character away from having an all-girl team. You know what? That is fair, and I got people to play that. But like, also I would totally love to play more Borderlands in general. Like, that is part 1. Huh. Yeah, main problem, we only have one game where we are short of one more character to have an all-girl team, and I know pre-sequel did good, but yeah, I do hope we will see at least 2 more in the DLCs of 4. I mean, 4 generally looks pretty good, honestly. Okay. By the way, now we're talking about that, and I don't know what to say much more right now here. What's everyone's favorite playable character in Borderlands? Damn. I mean, there's never a bad time, I would say. Grab a friend and enjoy. I mean, as much as I do like, I do generally like playing a lot of the character series, but like, I just have something with the sirens, you know? I mean, you know, playing Lilith right now again, it's, you know, simple, fun, direct, love it, but like, I just have something for, Gage. But like, Gage, you really have to, like, that's the problem. I think Krieg you can still play a bit more, with a group. Oh, there really was a save point here. Interesting. But Gage is like, yeah, you have to play her solo, basically. Like, if you get to, though, she's pretty fun. Oh yeah, right. I need giant bat. I probably need, what was it again? The dark thing here. You need to, wasn't it? You need to read the books.
Yeah. You don't have Ancient Book 2.
Yeah, where's oh, I know where Ancient Book 2 is. It's there. I will get to Ancient Book 2, yeah. That's endgame? I thought that was the boss.
Technically, it's the way to the true ending. I believe. Could be wrong though.
Need to beat Graham first. Yeah, I thought so. I'm just like, where is the fucker? Yeah. Oh, right. There's the clock tower up there, so I can actually get down from there.
You still haven't uncovered most of some parts of the map.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do right now. I guess we're going a bit over time today.
Okay.
I just want to uncover the map, and then next time it's... Or should I just go straight, finish it then?
No, that would take a while.
That will still take a while?
Yes, since you refuse to dodge.
I feel a little bit insulted right now.
That's okay. I can live with that.
You maybe. What about me?
You obviously as well.
I mean, I have to live with it, I guess.
3, 2, 1, C, still alive.
I guess we can whack Graham. Yeah. and trivialize the whole room. Well, more of the map uncovered. Ah. My problem right now is just the clock tower backgrounds are just so noisy. I sometimes just have a hard time conceiving where I'm going or what I'm, you know, what is there. What is the correct platform to be on, you know? That's... There we go. Okay, so we have the clock tower done. That is good. You next. So, I think I'm going to check the left first because there's a save point. And, you know, you can go through there. And then I am going to check out the right because there's a way up. And that should be good, I think. Oh yeah, right, he was the headhunter. Gabble. It's gay bulk. It's gay. Chronomate. Oh. Oh. Yeah, right. I get the ability to see where the time is stopped, and there's the chronomage. I prefer bisexual bulk personally. It's kind of funny that the rabbit from they used the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland to you know, to make the chronomage, which is like, okay. And Ancient Book 2. I have the books. With the Dio time stop sound effect. Yeah. The Settlement of a Beautiful Nightmare. Demon from Hellfires is the king of bats. Also, giant bat, fire demon, and Beautiful Nightmare. What was that? Ah, yeah, right. Succubus. I forgot. Okay, now I definitely need to just check the thing on the right there, and I guess I can enter up there. No, not that I hopefully I'm not fucking up that boss fight. Because else we're going to end up in another situation of, whoops, gonna do that boss next time because I'm just too fucking sucky at this game. Okay. Okay, so. Can I say that I like the curlies from the design-wise? I just like that. Oh yeah, right, that's the end. Isn't it? Going up there. Huh. Yeah, I just wish to know where the save point is then here. Oh. You know what? It actually is still pretty much on time. You're right. There is a lot more game ahead. I actually know where to go now. I am the Grandmaster, and you know what? I have the strongest. We got Father. I have the strongest weapon. I explored a lot of the castle. Like, look at this. We are at 91% uncovered. I still don't know how to uncover the room up there, but probably will do that soonish.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah.
The small one is not a problem.
The what? The small one up there?
Yeah.
I think is there a boss fight in there?
Yeah.
Probably a pretty hard one.
No.
Is it optional though?
Not sure.
After beating Graham. Yeah, okay. I guess then we will actually wait and see until next time for that. Because yeah, we have done amazing progress, and hey, I started dodging the boss. So, do I still play bad?
Yes, you do.
Do I at least play better than last time?
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a part of the main progress. It's part of the main progress. Okay. So I just wanted to skip something. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in, and we did a lot of progress today. Oh yeah, you can see it. It's 91.9% of the map. It's just covered by the chat. Yeah, Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. I think we will finish this one next time. And then I can hopefully update you on the status of when will Order of Ecclesia come out. Because I know all of you want me to play Shanoa. I guess a lot of you are gay for Shanoa, so... I mean, I saw her on the picture. Understandable.
I want you to play Rain World, but...
I don't own Rain World yet, though.
I know.
We'll see, okay?
Someday.
Okay. But you had to spell it out on stream, so now I'm getting pressured, you know?
Yeah.
That's an evil tactic, you know?
It's an efficient tactic.
I know it's efficient, that's why I don't like it. And you know that.
No. I'm not thinking, I'm playing a punchkin.
A punchkin?
A punchkin.
Because it's a truekin that punches.
Yes.
That's a strategy. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. Again, great progress. Next time we will beat it. So yeah, stay tuned. Have a good week ahead of you. And be ready for Wednesday when we're going and playing more Borderlands 1 with Lilith and Mordecai, aka I ignore your shield machine.
The bird with the guy.
A bird with a guy and hot girl. So yeah, see you all around for that, and good night. Bye.